Bonjour! Bonjour!
No.
Time for bladder check. Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Hello, hi, I'm Laura. I'm gonna watch Jujutsu Kaisen Season 1, Episode 14. I watched this morning the episode 13. If you want to see my reaction video about it, I'm gonna put the link I am gonna put the link also for the playlist that I made for Jujutsu Kaisen. In case you don't know it, I'm binge watching this anime and you can have all of my reactions and my thoughts to each episode with that playlist, with all of the episodes into the chronological order. And if you don't know it, also I have a Patreon on which you can have these reaction videos earlier. We have 4 episodes of advance on my Patreon. It's really a lot, meaning that this week on my Patreon they have also my reactions and my thoughts to the episode 18, and they have it in full opacity and also the full reaction part, the entire episode. It's with the level 3 on my Patreon. Level 3 on my Patreon, you have 4 episodes of advance, you have the full reaction part, you have the full opacity, you have everything. Yes, I changed my hair, you know, I got tired of my hair while I was eating, so I changed the thing with my hair. I made myself a coffee. I'm into a good mood, and at the same time I'm still like, okay, so Yoshino is dead. You know, your queen of denial is really like, okay, that's it, I can't be in denial anymore, he's dead. Okay. I'm not sure that I'm okay with the information, but okay. I can understand it, I can process the information, he's dead. It's a waste. If you want my opinion, it's a waste. After creating this character, building a background for him, which was so interesting, which could have been really the beginning of a main character, you're erasing that character. Again, maybe it's just to push Yuji to confirm, you know, what he thinks with his grandpa also haunting him about everyone deserves a proper death, and right there Yoshino didn't have a proper death, so I need to continue to fight with that, and also to be a good Jujutsu sorcerer, not just to save myself but also to protect people. Maybe it was to give him that we had all of that narrative arc with Yoshino. Maybe did we need that really? To kill Yoshino for that. But okay, the last episode, you know, when I thought about it a little more, was in fact to show us with that memory with Nanami also the same thing. You know, Nanami, I really have the impression that he doesn't know how to live, and since a long time I'm wondering why. I want to discover more about his background, but clearly when he left Jujutsu Tech, he took that job to have money, so he was okay to sacrifice entire years of his life so he could live with money, leave his job, you know, to live out there having enough money, but to do what? He didn't have any purpose in life, and really I think that he doesn't know how to live. But at least now he found a purpose into his life. He understood that he could be useful to people by protecting them, by being a Jujutsu sorcerer. So that's great. But see, I think that it was a parallel in fact with what Yuji understood during the previous episode. So far, he wanted to be a Jujutsu sorcerer for himself, you know, to find a way to save himself, to have Sukuna out of him and all. Now it's really more for people around him to be useful to them, to protect them if he can. I thought that it was cool, you know, to have that, also to have that parallel for the previous episode. Mahito, for me, is not the main villain of this anime. Sukuna is. But I think that it's the main villain of this season 1 because he managed to escape from the previous fight, you know, during the previous episode, like a coward, when truly he was into a bad position, thanks to Yuji, who was that great that he managed to enter into, I don't know how to say it anymore, the expansion domain or the domain expansion? Expansion domain? But it's also thanks to Sukuna that Yuji can do that, and in fact it's thanks to Sukuna that Mahito was badly hurt, almost deadly hurt, and because of that he didn't want to fight anymore and he had to escape. We have to thank Sukuna for saving Nanami. Now what? Are we gonna have finally the meeting between the different schools for that festival, you know, these fights and all? It could be interesting to have it now. Maybe to have the presentation of each school. We already met some of the students. It could be interesting because finally Yuji is gonna reveal that he's still alive. Normally it was a secret, you know. I mean, it would stay a secret until that meeting. I really want to see how Nobara and Fujiguro, they're gonna react to that reveal. Like I said, I think that they're gonna be mad at first, and then they're gonna be relieved, and then they're gonna be nice with him because they're gonna realize that during all of this time they missed him and all. I'm not sure that he's ready for that, Yuji, for all of these emotions in front of him. I'm not sure. Okay, let's go for this episode. Like I said, remember that if you want, you have my Patreon on which we have 4 episodes of advance, we have full reaction part, we have full opacity. If you want to support me and to have these advantages, you have the link into the description. Let's go for this episode! So I love you.
少なに近所の住む結果わしらが全滅してもだな
To serve your cause?
じゃあまず光線の保有する6本の指を回収するよ
Huh? It would be easier to find others, no?
光線上層部は虎杖裕二の器としての強度を測りかねている何問目から暴走するかと取り込ませるのは全ての指を揃えた後例外を除いてだけどすぐ食べさせた最悪虎杖裕二が上に消される可能性もあるさてどうしたものか手は打ってやる
Do you already have a rat inside? It's your new opening credit? It's a good opening credit. Okay. For sure I'm gonna appreciate a black cat. It's a penguin trying to breathe by his ass, so he's dying. In? You're fan! Needs?
吉野ってこの家にあった指について有事に言ってません。の場合、不要な責任を感じるでしょう。お前に任せてよかったよ。ちゃんと上に提出しましたよ。あなたに渡すと虎杖君に食べさせるでしょう。交流会で存在が公になれば、上層部に狙われるのでは。
But now he can defend himself. Are you gonna finally reveal his life to everyone? I want to see that.
もしかしてここまで引っ張って普通に登場するつもり
？Why not?
やるでしょサプライズ
You're gonna create an event?
僕に任せてよ
Oh. I'm
議
not
長
sure.
の嬉しさと驚きで泣き奪われ以前の京都のもらい泣きおやつの最終的に
Oh, it's gonna turn wrong.
何もしなくていい僕の言う通りにしろ流れるままに何したおい
They are here.
来たぜ
東京校の皆さんお揃いでわざわざお出迎え気色悪い
Yes, yes, yes. Now we know how to learn the other names. You know I am cute. Barbie girl. Nishimiya.
呪術師に年は関係ない
The robot. Kamo.
特に不思議です彼は全員家の血筋だが
2人とも落ち着いてください
You seem like the nicest one.
言われ喧嘩しない。まったくこの子らは。
You're their teacher?
ね
Yuri?
あのバカは
サトルは遅刻だ。誰もバカで五条先生のこととは言って
No, she just said the idiot. It's how you're gonna reveal. It's gonna come out of that.
唐突だな。京都のみんなにはとある部族のお守りを。出たくものはないよ。
いらねえよ。
東京のみんなにはこちら。
Wait. They're gonna be mad, then they're gonna be relieved and happy.
はい、京都の皆さん、これが佃の器、板野裕二君ですよ。お土産に部長。
They don't care about him. Yes, he's alive.
いやー、よかったよかった。びっくりして死んじゃったらどうしようかと心配しました。クソガキが。
What did I say? They're gonna be mad first.
生きていること黙っててすいませんでした。
2日間にわたって開催される東京京都姉妹校交流
2 days? Okay.
樹齢討伐モーレス指定された区画内に放たれた肉樹齢を先に放ったチームの勝利となる。区画内には3級以下の樹齢も複数放たれており、決着がつかなかった場合、討伐数の多いチームに軍配が上がる。もちろん妨害行為もあり。
And how can you check who is exercising?
こういう結果が競い合いの中で仲間を知る。己を知るためのもの。
しばらくそうしてろ。
まあまあ、事情を説明されたの許してやれって。犬垣先輩は呪言した。言霊の増幅、強制の術式だから安全を考慮して語彙絞ってんだよ。
That's why!
だから相手死ぬってこと？こんな便利なもんじゃないさ。実力差でケースバイケースだけどな。最悪自分に返ってくる。語彙絞るのはトゲ自身を守るためでも。
Limiting his vocabulary to food.
野沢返せ。悟に借りたろ。
And? It's yours?
出してあげる。校長先生が持ってるよ。
バカ目隠し。で、どうするよ。団体戦形式はまあ予想通りとしてメンバーが増えちまった。
それは有事次第だろ。何ができるんだ。
A lot of things.
そいつが死んでる間何してたかは知りません。
He trained really hard during all this time.
虎杖が勝ちます。
You believe into him that much?
信憑性はある。
They trust your judgment. If you're saying that Yuji is that good,
あれは人ではない。故に全て不問、事故として処理する。
嫌だな。殺すも何も。彼知らないからここにいるんですよね。
敵対術師にとどめを刺すとき、気をつけねばならんことは、かも
死後呪いに転ずることを防ぐために呪力で殺します。
そうだ。
you're really gonna try to kill him.
スクナが出てこなければただの一回戦だ。首
This
の
moment of the fight is not gonna be a regular one.
いいかお前ら、小さくよく聞け。
Oh wow, your lack of respect for your own principles?
ただし、次俺に指図してみろ。殺す。
Okay.
あの様子じゃ作戦行動なんて無理ですよね。私、あの人に殺されたくないですよ。いいんじゃないかな。あの人、殺すまではやらないんじゃない？やりそうではあるけれど。
となると東堂を監視し、虎杖雄二にとどめを刺す役が必要だな。
私は嫌だ。
I appreciate that. I appreciate you, blue-haired girl.
高専に所属する呪術師の中に虎杖雄二のような半端者がいるのは有識時代だ。
Who are you to judge that?
私たち全員で虎杖雄二を襲撃する。
虎杖君と犬巻君が一緒にいたらどうするの？ 最悪一網打尽にされちゃうんじゃ。
確かに。
それで話って。
なんで切れてんの？
Seems so.
別に切れてないけど。
何もしてないし。高専に呪詛師。
Were you together and you didn't end well?
ありえない。呪詛師なら私もシミュレート。
そういうレベルのが最近ゴロゴロ出てきてんだよね。
私が内通者だったらどうすんの？
ないない。歌姫弱いし、そんな度胸もないぞ。こう、キスはモテないよ。
私の方が先輩なんだよ。
Respect people, just that. And women in particular.
イタドリ。何かあったの？なんもねえよ。
You can read him?
けど、大丈夫なのは本当だよ。むしろそのおかげで、誰にも負けたくねえんだわ。
You want to protect people now.
何が割とよ。一度ぶっ転がされてんのよ。あっしゃー。何しきってんだよ。
Yeah? So a new ending credit as well? It's Yuji filming you all? Oh, I appreciate also this ending credits. The music and the pictures, you know. Okay, that was a good episode. To have Yuji back into the school, back with all of the other students. To have the beginning of this exchange between schools, to have the presentation of all of the new characters. Do I remember all of their names? No, for sure I don't. I have, you know, into my mind for now, it's serious guy, Barbie girl, blue hair girl, you know. For now, all of the new ones are naming them like that. You know that I have issues with names, so it's gonna come with time, with their names being repeated a lot, with also having stuff about them, things that I can relate to, like if I'm thinking about that character, I'm thinking about one attitude, one thing that that character said, and because of that maybe it can ring a bell for the name, but without anything for now, no. I don't have any of their names, any of them. We have a robot, but we have also a panda, so we can have a robot. Like really, and he is the ultimate something. I knew that at first our guys could get mad at Yuji being still alive, the fact that he hid himself during all of this time, the fact that they mourned him, they were sad about him disappearing, and all of that for nothing. I knew that at first they would be mad. The fact that the other school, you know, the other students, they don't care about it, about that information. That was fun. But I'm glad, you know, that it's not taking that long, in fact, for all of them to just consider that he's back and accept him back. That's pretty cool. And Fujiguro, the fact that he's presenting Yuji like he can do really bad stuff, he's a good fighter. They trust him, they trust his judgment, so if he's saying that, they know that it can be something great. I appreciate also to have finally the explanation about why that guy is only saying food words. I really, you know, I was wondering why. Finally we have the explanation why, which is logical and really meaningful in fact. So thank you for saying only food words, even if it means that you're considering that food words are not powerful, when for me they are the most powerful words. But okay, I understand at least. Nanami and Satoru discussing together, it was interesting. Nanami got the finger back, that's pretty cool. You know, the one related to Yoshino. But didn't give it to Satoru because he knew that Satoru would just try to give it to Yuji. The fact that the cursed spirits right now, they want to target the fingers that the school owns, I'm not sure that I understand why. For sure they're gonna be kept, you know, protected by sorcerers, and it's gonna be really hard to have access to them. So for me it means two things. It means that searching for a finger just like that, for example without having Yuji as a radar to know where they are. In fact, it's really, really difficult. And or maybe they have a rat inside of the skull already. I thought that it could be Yoshino at some point. I thought that he would be that one. But maybe they have already a rat inside who is gonna make them enter, or who is gonna steal these fingers for them. The fact that Geto presented it like it's easy, it's the first thing that we need to do, the first part of the plan. Because of that, I'm wondering. Okay, so the first day, you know, of that exchange event is gonna be about battles, one group versus another group, one school versus another school. They're gonna have to exercise cursed spirits, especially one. They can have all of the other ones, and if they don't manage to have the big one, it's how many little ones that they add which is gonna count. That's what I understood. So normally it should be that, the battle, but we understood also that in fact Kyoto students, they're gonna target Yuji. They're not on the same page about trying to kill him for good or not, but they're gonna go for him. It's gonna be him their target. That it can be truly bad. But normally the principals, the teachers, they should keep an eye, you know, on that battle, on that little competition moment. So when they're gonna see that, they're gonna intervene, no? Like, no, don't kill one of the students from the other school. Doesn't seem like a good idea. Okay, it's a competition, but come on. Satoru also talking with the lady, you know, from the other school. Interesting. I appreciate how they are talking to each other. I can see also a little competition between them, but for sure what he said was interesting. Okay, how long is it gonna last, that exchange? You know how many episodes? More than 2 episodes, I think. I think that, for example, that first day can last for 2 episodes, the second day is gonna last for 2 more at least, something like that. We'll see, and I will see that on another day, because it's all for you and for me for today. So it's all for me for now. So bye for now. Bye.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine?
Great.